Could be that everything was, all the work that I did before the class has now been, okay, but we will not be deterred by difficulties. Let's see, where is it here? What does this mean? Sifra, what is this? Who knows? What is it? Who knows? Okay, all sorts of other people have been looking into this. All right, here we go. Har Habayit. Ready? Watch this. Here we go. Go to the Hebrew. Har. 1 second. This is what I got. Watch this. Watch this, fellas. All right. Here we have a video, right? This is Har Habayit. Har Habayit is a mountain where the Beit HaMikdash was. This is in Hebrew, so I'll translate for you. It was a mountain. King Solomon had to, like we said, the Har Habayit, this was the mountain where Abraham sacrificed Yitzchak. So in order to make it into a place where you could build, so King Solomon had to flatten it out. Here it is. He had to make it flat. In other words, underneath where it was, where he wanted to, he had to build up all these arches and things like that so that he could build the Holy Temple. The place of the mountain where the temple was going to be built is 500 amas on 500 amas. If you say that an amma is about 1.5 feet, so that means it's about 750 feet by 750 feet. Now it's much bigger. It says in the third temple is going to be even bigger than that. Going to be even bigger than that. This is the, okay. Again, we explained before, remember in short, we explained about the, oh, here we go. Let's see, can we make this bigger? No, can't make it bigger. That's it, maximum. We talked about this. This is, you come in from here. Can you see my pointer? Huh? Can every, oh no. Can you hear my pointer? You see my pointer?
No, you have to share it. Maybe you have to share the screen.
This is, oh, I'm not sure. You can't see the screen either?
I see you.
I thought I was really accomplishing something. I guess not. Here we have, all right, what are we going to do? I thought I was really flying high over here. Let's see, let's try this again. 1 second. I thought I was on share. Here, share. Nah. 1 minute. One minute.
Looking good. Now open the file or the video that you want to. No, not. What's that?
No.
No, you don't want to close that Zoom box, I think. What you want to do is on your desktop, wherever this file is that you have, or the video.
Can't do it. Can't do it.
Oh,
Okay.
Let's just start.
1 minute. This is I found the thing here. 1 second. Here. Oh. Here. This is it. Yeah. Can you see now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, good. All right.
Make it bigger.
Make it bigger. Yes.
No, the whole screen. The box.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Very good. Here we have the Har Habayit, right? The Mount of Bayit. This is 500 amas, which is 750 feet by 750 feet. Here is the Holy Temple. Let's go back a little. Can we go back? Yeah, go like this. Watch this. Watch this here. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, 500 by 500. Good. This is the area, the inside area where the temple was built. We should say that also the Rambam mentions these laws and the laws of Beit HaBechir, and he says like this: Har Habayit is the same place where Abraham sacrificed Yitzchak. It was built. 1 second. How did you say this here? Har Habayit was the place where, yes, it's 500 by 500. It was built up with walls. There was walls all around it. and underneath it, it was like built up so that underneath it would be a hollow place so that it wouldn't become impure if there were any dead bodies underneath it, right? Like he had these pictures in the beginning. Let's see if we can get these pictures over here. He's speaking in Hebrew, so I don't. Yeah, here's sort of like the wall that's around it. See, here's the 5. Well, nowadays it's much bigger. Nowadays it's like 1,000 amas. And he says, why? Because there were 2 different groups that built the walls around here. There was the, who knows what type of Arabs, one type of Arabs, another type of Arabs. You can see the different type of stones that it was used to build it with. 1 second, where is this? Here he goes. You can see something very interesting. The 2 different types of stones. These are smoother, more recent stones, and these are more ancient stones. So these are 2 different types of Arabs. He says because one shows that this is the 500 amas, the 750, which was till the time of King Solomon, and then they added on another 500 for the second temple. Okay, very good. So that's he's asking, is the whole thing holy or whatever? All right. And anyways, that was the 500 amas size of the holy temple, of the not the holy temple, of the grounds where the holy temple was. Now let's just see if we can get over here. Here we go. Let's see if we can get a little more stuff over here. There's other things. All right. Yeah, well, I'll have to look at these things up before we get to it. Let's go to the Rambam a little bit and just learn one law from the Rambam. By the way, the 3 prophets that came up, very interesting how the second temple was built. The second temple was built, the Jews came up from from Babylon, and then they had all these problems with Haman and Achashverosh and all this, and finally allowed them to build the temple. And they built the temple. About 1 year after the temple was built, Ezra came up with everybody. Interestingly enough, the second temple was built, and the Jewish people were still not very religious. They had pretty much given up on Judaism, and they had intermarried. And came Ezra about 1 year after it was already finished, and he said, okay, I'm making a general meeting. And he said, okay, anyone who was married to a non-Jewish woman, I'm giving you a certain amount of time, and everybody has to get divorced. And they did. They all divorced their wives. And they started a whole new renovation of the Jewish feeling, which lasted for the next 420 years. The first temple was 410 years. Second temple was 420 years. So let's just do a little bit here in the Rambam. Where's the Rambam? Where is it? Where is he? It was, here, here it is. Rambam. So we learned how long, the Rambam mostly talks about the first temple, right? So it says, Elohim, these are, where's the pointer? Where's my pointer? All right. We had that picture, a very nice picture of the Harabayat. Now this is the Harabayat. This is not the Beit HaMikdash. I think there's a picture down at the bottom of this whole business over here. Is there? Nah, no picture. My mistake. Okay. Here's a picture of the first temple. Excuse me 1 second. Midot Beit HaMikdash. dash. Oh, here we go, rabbis. Here it is. Here it is. Oh, we have the temple here. There's a couple of really nice ones over here. We had. Can you see, by the way, what I'm doing? No?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes.
Wonderful. All right, here we have, let's just do this picture here. I think this will do it. Here it is. Oh. So here says the Rambam, these are the main things that we have for the Holy Temple. Number one, hey, well, law number hey, Hilchot Beit Bechira Perak Aleph. Elohein Devarim Shem Ikar Binyan Abayis. These are the things that are the main aspects of the first temple, of the temple in general. Osin Bo Kodesh. There has to be a place called the Kodesh that's here. And Kodesh. This is the Kodesh here. Kodesh. Then there has to be a Kodesh Kadoshim, a Holy of Holies. That's here. Can you see my pointer, by the way? No? Hello?
Yes, we see.
You see my pointer. Good, okay. Then there has to be in front of the Kodesh a place which is called the Ulama. That's this, the Ulama. All three of these things together, this is called the Heichal. This whole business is called the Heichal. And the Heichal, there is also divisions all around it, far from it, like this. That is something like the curtains that were in the yard, in the tabernacle in the desert, around the whole thing. And this is also here. This is something like the yard, which is around the Ohel Moed, Chatzer Ohel Moed, the courtyard of the tent of meeting. And this whole business is called Azara. Azara. So this is all called the Azara. This whole area here is called the Azara. This is called the Ulam. This is called the Kodesh. This is called the Kodesh Kodeshim. This whole is called the Heichal. And the Mizbech is going to talk about later and what's inside of here. And this whole thing is called this is called the Mikdash. This whole entire big building is called the Mikdash. Mikdash. In the Mikdash, there are certain vessels. First of all, there has to be an altar, mid la'ola, to sacrifice the constant offering and other sacrifices. There has to be a kevish, a ramp that goes up, that you go to the Mizbeach. Then there has to be where is this place? Drawn to the south. This is the north here. This is the south. It has to be a little bit drawn to the south. Then there has to be a kior. There has to be this place of like a big bath, an elevated bird bath sort of. But that was used for washing the hands and the feet of the Kohanim. Where is that? Between the Ulam and the Mizbeach. The Mizbeach. And yes, then there has to be a Mizbeach HaKatoret. You can't see it here because it's very small. See, maybe we should make it bigger, huh? Here, this is the golden altar. Right here, maybe we can make it bigger. Oh, getting a little fuzzy, but there it is. This is the golden altar. Then there's a menorah. This is the candelabra. And this is the shulchan. And then there's bread. There's a table here that has 6 layers to it. And it's divided into 2. 6 on one side, 6 on the other side. There's 12 loaves of bread, constant bread. All these things are in the Kodesh, in front of the Kodesh Kadoshim. And we'll talk about more, God willing, tomorrow. Thank you all for being